Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're taking a deep dive into the action-packed world of Windbreaker Season 2.
Yeah.
Our mission, well, it's to really pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge, the key insights from a walkthrough of the whole season, from that opening clash right through to the jaw-dropping finale.
hmm
Get ready to maybe discover some surprising facts and truly understand the key transformations this season brought.
And this deep dive, it's really designed for you, our listener, so you can quickly and thoroughly grasp the season's character arcs, the emotional beats, and yeah, all the major events.
Right.
You'll hopefully walk away not just informed, but with maybe a deeper appreciation for the narrative cleverness Windbreaker Season 2 delivered.
Absolutely. And just for context, this incredible season aired from April 4th to June 20th, 2025. That's 12 pretty tightly packed episodes.
Right.
The creative powerhouse at Studio Cloverworks, with Toshifumi Akai directing, Hiroshi Seiko on scripts, and Ri Takahashi doing the music, they truly hit it out of the park.
Oh, definitely. The production quality was top-notch.
So we're going to navigate through the intense Keel arc first, then that really pivotal Sakura and Tsubakino character arc.
Yeah, the softer moments.
Exactly. Then the introduction of Rappo Ichiza and Gravel, these new factions, the setup for Umemiya's backstory, and that absolutely chilling finale that, it just perfectly tees up the Noroshi War.
It's quite a journey through the season, isn't it? It shows how the series kind of artfully evolves from, straightforward street fights into something more like a complex clash of ideologies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not just about what happens, but why it matters to
Mhm.
the characters, to the town, the whole world they're building.
And it's this clash of ideologies that we see just explode right from the start, doesn't it? In Arc 1, the Keel arc, that's episodes 1 through 4, basically.
Straight.
Episode 1, Fury Unleashed, it doesn't waste a single second. Throws us straight into the action. We see the Bofrin first years. Sakura, our fiery protagonist, always got that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And Nirei, the earnest one, often outmatched, but always observing.
Yeah.
They get brutally assaulted by the Keel gang at their hideout.
And Nirei, bless him, he rushes in.
Yeah.
But just gets completely overpowered, and then you see Sakura just freeze. Just watching his comrades fall. It's a real gut punch of an opening.
It really is, isn't it?
It truly is. And what's particularly striking about this opening, for me anyway, is the dramatic arrival of Rin Kaji.
Ah, yes. The grade cat.
The insightful grade captain, yeah, along with other second years. They turn the tide with some fierce support, but then Kaji has that moment, right? He fundamentally questions Sakura's priorities.
That's the core of it.
He tells Sakura flat out, fighting isn't about personal glory, it's about protecting your classmates. From a narrative standpoint, how crucial do you think Kaji's intervention was right there? Pivoting Sakura's character so quickly instead of letting him just wallow.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking, wow, they're really not holding back on his character development.
Right. No messing around.
It felt like a master class in narrative efficiency. They totally avoided that prolonged angst phase you sometimes get. Instead, they immediately ground Sakura's journey
Yeah.
in this external motivation,
Yeah.
which I think genuinely differentiates him from a lot of other, loner protagonist types we see.
That's a good point.
His later sacrifices feel earned, I think, rather than rushed because of this really early shift.
Exactly. And as we move into episodes 2 through 4, the battles just escalate, don't they? Keel really ups the ante.
Oh, yeah.
They start using increasingly violent tactics, bringing out weapons, targeting individuals specifically.
Brutal stuff.
But what's truly compelling, I think, is watching Sakura actually start internalizing Kaji's lesson during these episodes, about what fighting truly means.
You see it happening bit by bit.
Yeah, we witness these moments of intense tension that highlight both Keel's ferocity and, on the other side, Bofrin's unshakable solidarity. The seeds of Sakura's transformation are definitely planted here. He starts fighting for others, for protection, for community, not just for his own recognition or glory. It's subtle, maybe, but really powerful evolution happening there.
And then, following that intense baptism by fire, the series really wisely shifts gears. It gives us this much-needed, humanizing interlude with Arc 2.
The Sakura and Tsubakino arc, episodes 5 through 7.
Right. The pace slows right down, focuses on character depth,
Yeah.
We see some really poignant highlights, like Sakura actually visiting Tsubikina.
A compassionate class rep.
Exactly, at her home. And like for the first time, Sakura genuinely opens up about his fears, even his complex family history. It's quite a moment.
It is. It's a deliberate choice, isn't it? Almost tender, showing these bonding moments. There's real laughter, even some chibi humor.
Yeah, love those.
Those adorable little super deformed moments that break the tension, add that layer of endearing relatability. But there's also a great deal of vulnerability, too.
Yeah.
These episodes really reinforce a core message. Furin's fight isn't just about turf or intimidation. They fight because they genuinely care for each other. Which it raises an important question for you to consider, listener. How does showing this softer, more human side make the later action sequences and the stakes involved feel even more impactful when the violence inevitably returns?
That's a fantastic point. And that care for each other, it gets tested yet again as we launch into Arc 3, starting with these new players emerging.
Right, Rappo Chisa and Gravel, episodes 8 through 11.
Rappo Ichitsa, they're known for their flamboyant, performative fighting style.
Very theatrical.
Yeah. Well, Gravel is more stoic, brute force kind of group. These rival factions really push Bofrin's growing skills and their hard-won solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
We get some extended training scenes, too, which I thought beautifully mirrored the manga's emotional pacing.
Agreed.
And the character camaraderie just deepens. You see them defending citizens during night patrols.
Mm-hmm.
It builds nicely.
And this arc isn't just about new fights either. It powerfully introduces Endo Yamamoto.
Ah, Endo. Episodes 10 and 11.
Yeah, the former Bofir member who explicitly rejected their unity ideals. He becomes the season's, profound ideological antithesis.
That's a good way to put it.
If you look at the bigger picture, the meta-narrative, this isn't just about street fighting anymore, is it? It's becoming a fundamental clash of philosophies the unity Bofirin represents versus something far more destructive.
And all of this builds just perfectly to a truly phenomenal climax in episode 12, aptly titled Strength for Another.
Great title.
The episode kicks off with this almost idyllic, nostalgic barbecue atmosphere on a terrace. You've got Umemiya, the big boss of Furin,
The leader, yeah.
along with Sakura, Nirei, Sugushita, Tsubikino, and Hiragi.
Yeah.
It really feels like this moment of peace, before the storm hits.
Definitely a calm before the storm feeling.
Then Nirei, in his wonderfully exaggerated Rakugo-style narration.
He does that so well.
He does. That traditional Japanese comedic storytelling.
Yeah.
He recounts Furin High's past glories, including how the Four Kings supposedly unified all the factions. It's very heroic.
But then Umemiya steps in
Yeah.
and delivered some crucial historical clarifications, powerfully challenging Nirei's, frankly, oversimplified hero narrative.
Yeah, he cuts right through it.
He reveals that Endo didn't lose in the traditional sense. He rejected the peace approach, consciously left to form his own violent group.
The difference.
Huge difference. And crucially, Bofirin never truly defeated adversaries in the past, but rather separated or maybe contained conflicting ideologies, unity versus chaos. What's truly insightful here, I think, is how this recontextualization of their own founding myths forces both the characters and us, the audience, to grapple with the messiness of history versus these idealized stories we tell.
Right?
Makes you wonder about how we interpret our own past successes, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And that revelation, it just fuels Sakura. You can see it. He's visibly brimming with anger, but also this newfound resolve.
Yeah.
He pledges to defend the town and his friends, not for selfish reasons anymore, clearly, but out of genuine care. He asserts, he will be the one to face Endo when the time comes.
And Umemiya's response, just incredibly powerful. He trusts Sakura. Implicitly. Says, I leave Endo to you.
Chills. Total chills.
It's a truly symbolic passing of the torch, isn't it, to the next generation, recognizing Sakura's growth, but then just when you think you understand the threat.
Oh, God, yeah.
In that chilling alleyway scene, the true terrifying force emerges. We're introduced to Chika Takeshi.
It's an absolutely shocking scene.
Yeah.
Just visceral. We see him lighting fireworks on already wounded gang members, punctuated by that utterly brutal line, I need a bigger pile. I mean, I genuinely gasped watching that. Did you?
Oh, absolutely. Jaw on the floor moment. Because
Yeah.
here's where it gets really interesting. This ending completely flips the script on who we thought the main antagonist was.
Oh.
Takeshi's brutal arrival reveals that Endo, he isn't even the top threat, and that the Naroshi War is now unequivocally coming. It's just masterful setup, completely transforming the stakes for the next season.
And the fans definitely reacted. I was digging through the Reddit discussions on Ranime
Right.
after episode 12 aired.
Yeah, what were people saying?
You saw comments like, "It is just like Umemiya to be late to a meeting because he was bringing food," which just perfectly captures that blend, Powerful leader, but also charmingly quirky.
Ah, that's so Umemiya.
Right. And another one that really highlights the performances, someone wrote, that's Hiroshi Kamiya's voice, oh God, with Endo being voiced by Daisuke Ono.
The voice actor recognition. Ono and Kamiya going head to head. Yeah.
I think that speaks volumes about how much the voice actors really elevate the material.
Those comments really do highlight both things, don't they? The delightful character moments people latch onto and the standout voice performances that elevated that finale. It shows the details really resonate. And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, the overarching themes woven through the season become incredibly clear by the end.
Like what? Lay it out for us.
Well, first, the journey of Gofaren shifts its focus. It goes from simple street brawls to really protecting each other and the town, moving from chaos towards a stronger sense of community.
Okay, yeah.
Then there's that persistent ideological tension, balancing unity, represented by Umemiya and now Sakura, versus individual power or pure hate, starkly seen in characters like Endo and now, terrifyingly, Takeshi.
Unity versus chaos, like you said before.
Exactly. We also witness the symbolic passing of the torch with Sakura's vow. It shows this generational change, with the younger students stepping into increasingly significant roles.
Taking responsibility.
Yeah. And finally, the undeniable escalation of threats. Takeshi's arrival just ramps everything up, setting the stakes for Season 3 at a truly war level.
Speaking of Season 3, the Naroshi War.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm genuinely curious to hear your insights. What can we expect based on the source material? I'm already buzzing with anticipation.
Oh, we can definitely expect massive battles, like huge scale, uniting Bofrin, Keel, the theatrical Rappo Ichiza, and the stoic Gravel, all against Endo and Takeshi's forces.
Wow, okay. Alliances forming.
Alliances, yeah. And we'll almost certainly get much deeper dives into Endo's complex motivations, why he rejected unity, and Takeshi's sheer, chilling savagery, just pure destructive force.
More character depth then, even for the antagonists.
Hopefully, and character arcs for our heroes will intensify dramatically. Sakura will truly have to step into a formidable leadership role. Naire's growth will likely continue. We might even see the possibility of Suo's tragedy playing out.
Oh, no.
It's hinted at. And Umemiya's strategic role will become even more pronounced, guiding from behind the scenes, perhaps.
So the core conflict really becomes this full-blown war for ideology, doesn't it? Peace or chaos.
That's exactly it. What does this all mean for the future of Furin High and everyone living there? The stakes just couldn't be higher going into Season 3.
Wow, what a journey Windbreaker Season 2 takes us on. So to quickly recap this deep dive for you, our listener.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
The kickoff was that furious Keel conflict, really challenged their guts and their values right away.
Tested them hard.
The middle gave us that essential emotional buildup, powerfully spotlighting the bonds and the backstories, made us care.
Crucial context.
The climax brought those terrorist revelations that completely transformed Furin's view of its own past and definitely its future.
Changed everything.
And the finale delivered a terrifying new villain emerging from the shadows, launching us straight into Season 3's Naroshi War arc.
A hell of a cliffhanger. And as we've seen, Windbreaker Season 2 isn't just about the battles, is it? It's a deep exploration of what strength truly means. Is it found in individual power, or is it found in the difficult, ongoing pursuit of unity against chaos?
That's the central question.
So as you reflect on this deep dive, listener, maybe consider for yourself, how do these battles of ideology, not just fists, how do they mirror challenges in our own lives? And what kind of strength do we truly value when we're faced with complex problems? Is it dominance or is it connection?
That's a really powerful thought to leave you with. We definitely encourage you to revisit specific moments or themes from the season based on your own curiosity.
Yeah, go back and watch that finale again.
Right. There's so much more to unpack and appreciate in Windbreaker Season 2. Keep exploring the ideas we've uncovered.